The question, how effective is warm milk for insomnia? It's 2 a.m. and you're in bed. Still awake. You fidget, you're unsettled and your mind is racing. You look at the clock, get anxious at how long it's taking you to fall asleep, wait, look at the clock again and feel even more anxious. It's an irritating cycle. Guys, say goodnight to insomnia. Kate Nickel Medium. It can help some people fall asleep, but it's a bit of an old wives' tale, Dawson told the Huffington Post Australia. It hasn't really been put to the test experimentally. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that is not produced by humans but needs to be ingested in foods, Naomi Rogers, sleep expert and professor at the University of Sydney, told HuffPost Australia. Tryptophan is a precursor for the neurotransmitter serotonin, often called the feel-good hormone, which in turn can be converted into the hormone melatonin, which is secreted at night and is often called the hormone of darkness, Rogers explained. Melatonin levels are low or non-existent during the day, and secretion starts about 2 hours prior to habitual bedtime. Melatonin is important for telling the body what time of day it is and is an important part of the circadian system. Melatonin is also thought of by many as a sleep hormone, either directly having a sleep-inducing effect or as a time cue marker, starting off the normal physiological processes that lead to sleep. While it's unlikely a glass of warm directly helps induce sleep, both Dawson and Rogers admit that warm milk can help for an entirely different reason. Our brains and physiology like routine and predictability, so if someone has a routine each night of, say, watching the late news, having a warm glass of milk, brushing their teeth and getting into bed for sleep, then the brain and our physiology recognize this behavior as part of the preparatory process for sleep and respond accordingly, making it easier to fall asleep once we are in bed, Rogers told HuffPost Australia. It could be that it just takes you 10 minutes to make a cup of milk and by that time you're relaxed enough to fall asleep, Dawson said.